Imagine owning an affordable pickup truck that delivers on performance. Let's forget about the Maverick, Santa Cruz, and even the latest Rampage and Toyota Scout for just a second. Nissan has something far superior, a genuine truck, the NP300. This isn't just another crossover pickup. The news in the market is that the CEO of Nissan is preparing to introduce a new pickup with a starting price of only $20,000, and it's set to impress everyone. With inflation and rising prices in the automotive market, finding affordable options is tough, but it's clear that Americans are craving budget-friendly trucks. That's why the Maverick has taken off in popularity, and many folks are eagerly anticipating new competitors. However, there's a bit of disappointment in the air since getting an affordable pickup often means sacrificing some traditional truck features, like strong towing and payload capacities. People are realizing that many budget pickups are built on unibody platforms. But Nissan is stepping in with something different. They're working on a new, affordable pickup for the American market that promises to be a real truck. It's called the NP300. And it's already available in Mexico and other parts of Central and South America. This truck is built on a classic body-on-frame design, offering solid construction and capabilities that can stand up to most mid-size trucks, even the pricier ones in the US market. If the NP300's design looks familiar to you, that's because it's also available in other regions, just like the Navara. Yeah, that's right. These two share the same platform and a lot of parts. Experts even refer to both with the D23 code, while the Frontier in North America goes by D41. But don't get it twisted, they're not identical. If they were, the NP300 would likely cost more than the Frontier, since the Navara is a pretty upscale truck with a multi-link suspension and a nice interior. The NP300, however, is more of a workhorse. Sure, the front end and overall shape might remind you of the Navara, but then you spot features like steel wheels and black bumpers that are typical of entry-level models. That's right, the NP300 is designed for work, which makes it appealing to many in the US market. Most modern-sized pickups are loaded with features and come with a hefty price tag, but this one is the opposite. In Mexico, it's budget-friendly, while the Frontier is the more premium option. The same approach is likely to be taken in the US market, meaning the NP300 would need to be pretty basic, similar to its Mexican counterpart. For instance, its rear suspension isn't independent like the Navara's. It uses solid axles and leaf springs, making it a tougher setup for heavy-duty tasks, towing and carrying loads. The NP300 shares some similarities with the Navara, but its interior feels a bit more stripped down, lacking the latest tech and upscale materials that many modern vehicles boast. While the Navara may offer a more refined cabin experience, the NP300 opts for a more utilitarian approach. The standard features are pretty basic, focusing on the essentials that drivers need without the frills. Inside, you'll find a classic audio system that includes a radio, CD player, Bluetooth connectivity, and an auxiliary input for your devices. The climate control is handled by manual air conditioning, which, while functional, lacks the sophistication of automatic systems found in higher-end models. On the safety front, the NP300 is not too shabby. 6 airbags come standard, providing a solid level of protection for occupants. Additionally, it features vehicle dynamic control, which helps maintain stability during challenging driving conditions, and a limited slip differential that enhances traction on slippery surfaces. Most models also include hill start assist, which is particularly useful for drivers who frequently navigate inclines, as it prevents the vehicle from rolling backwards when starting on a slope. Trailer stability assist is another valuable feature, helping to keep the trailer in check while driving, especially when changing lanes or navigating corners at speed, ensuring a safer towing experience. Now, if we shift our focus to the NP300's cab configuration, particularly the version available in Mexico, it's worth noting that it only comes in a single cab layout. This design choice sets it apart from many budget pickups that aim for family-friendly features and spacious interiors. Instead, the NP300 is built as a true workhorse, prioritizing functionality and utility. You won't find a spacious crew cab here. Instead, it offers a single row of seats, which may appeal to those who need a vehicle primarily for work purposes. This is actually a refreshing change in a market where most midsize pickups are designed as crew cabs with shorter beds, often sacrificing cargo space for additional seating. The single cab design, paired with the truck's larger overall size, provides ample space for a decent cargo bed, making it an ideal choice for transporting tools, equipment, or other materials. Furthermore, it's a solid option for businesses, as many variants are available in chassis cab configuration. Overall, the NP300 stands out as a practical choice for those who prioritize utility and performance over luxury features. Hey, by the way, if you're enjoying this review so far, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more in-depth looks at the latest vehicles. It really helps us out, and you'll never miss a video. The NP300 is designed with a focus on practicality and functionality, embodying the essence of a straightforward pickup truck. This emphasis on simplicity extends seamlessly to its powertrain, setting it apart from many contemporary trucks that often boast complex features such as turbocharged engines, hybrid systems, or expensive V6 configuration. Instead, the NP300 is powered by a 2.5-liter naturally aspirated inline-four engine, a reliable and time-tested choice that Nissan has utilized for years. This engine produces a respectable 166 horsepower and 178 pound-feet of torque, providing adequate performance for everyday tasks. While it may not deliver the exhilarating driving experience that some might seek, its uncomplicated design and dependable technology suggest that it has the potential to outlast many of its competitors in the long run. Additionally, the NP300 offers a manual transmission option, catering to enthusiasts who prefer a more hands-on driving experience. Although, it is anticipated that the US version will predominantly feature an automatic transmission for broader appeal. For those who require a true workhorse, the availability of a diesel engine option would be particularly advantageous. While diesel trucks have not gained widespread popularity in the US market, the fact that a diesel variant is offered in Mexico indicates that it could eventually make its way across the border. The diesel engine not only promises enhanced fuel efficiency, but also surpasses the gasoline version in terms of towing capacity. With a horsepower rating of 161, the diesel engine excels in torque, generating an impressive 300 pound-feet at lower RPMs, making it an ideal choice for towing heavy loads and navigating off-road terrains. In terms of off-road capability, the NP300 is equipped with features such as a limited slip rear differential and hill start assist as standard, enhancing its performance in challenging conditions. When evaluating fuel economy, the diesel engine stands out with impressive figures, as the manufacturer claims it achieves 30 miles per gallon in the city and 36.5 miles per gallon on the highway. While these numbers are based on manufacturers' estimates, real-world performance may vary, they still position the NP300 as one of the most fuel-efficient options available in the pickup segment. The only potential competitor in this regard might be the Maverick Hybrid, which operates in a different realm of capability and efficiency. Overall, the NP300 presents a compelling choice for those seeking a reliable, no-nonsense pickup that prioritizes functionality and efficiency over flashy features. Nissan's new pickup plan for the US market is all about affordability without skimping on performance. Unlike the Ford Maverick or Hyundai Santa Cruz, which have towing limits of 4,000 and 5,000 pounds respectively, the NP300's diesel version can handle up to 6,600 pounds. While that's not a huge leap over unibody pickups, it definitely competes well with midsize trucks like the Tacoma and the Frontier. The real standout feature, though, is its payload capacity. The single cab version is set to have a wheelbase over 124 inches, giving it a significantly longer cargo bed, 7.7 feet to be exact. That's a lot more space than what you'll find in similarly priced compact and midsize trucks, and it rivals full-stage single cab options. With a max payload capacity exceeding 2,700 pounds, this pickup is shaping up to be a top choice for small business owners, farmers, and contractors alike. We've hit the main highlight of this impressive pickup: its simplicity. It's designed to be the most budget-friendly option out there. In Mexico, the chassis cab version kicks off at 467,000 pesos, while the pickup version starts at around 483,000 pesos. Interestingly, the US version might be even cheaper due to a more competitive market and lower sales tax. Some folks think it could start at around $22,000. We're still waiting for confirmation on when this truck will hit the American market, but it should be soon, maybe in a year or two. The NP300 is already rolling off the assembly line in Mexico at the Cuernavaca plant, so Nissan just needs to ramp up production. Plus, since it's made in Mexico, there's no chicken tax to worry about, meaning it can stay super affordable. This model will serve as a reliable workhorse, while the Frontier will cater to those wanting something a bit more upscale and refined. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you stay updated on our upcoming videos.